Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's been 15 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna I gotta go. I'll be back. I'll be back. I went over my time. I'm sorry. Okay. We got held up. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. One sec. What? Vivi, Vivi. What? Vivi, Vivi.
You know, I don't care if you go over time, like by a little bit.
So this is the time that you're cool. This is the time that you're fine. You get mad about literally everything, but this time you don't. You're very inconsistent. Like, as a person, as a character, like, you know, if you had like a TV tropes page, it would be a fucking mess.
I do have a TV tropes page, actually. Although I don't think it's about my VTubing.
What the fuck's it about then?
The YouTube channel?
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah. I'm not having this conversation with you.
You don't make videos.
Shut up. Hi. Hello. I have a TV tropes page. Yes, I do have a TV tropes page. Somebody made it for me a while back, actually. Let me find that for you. It's mostly about the videos. I would love some updates to it, but like I can't be fucked. And also like I haven't contributed to it at all because I'd prefer it not be a thing that I'm doing. So there you go. That's my TV tropes page. I just have one. Somebody made one, and honestly, it's very sweet. It's very sweet that somebody did that. Because I don't have any wikis or anything like that. Ye old wiki. Ye old Vivi. So, I guess we gotta pick shit now. Yeah, that used to be my old username a long time ago. Please, I'm not gonna get into the fanfiction days with you right now. That is something to be unlocked with I don't know, level grinding or something. You've got to listen. You haven't unlocked all of my hard events yet. I'm not telling you my my secret lore. All right, you haven't unlocked it yet. You need to give me more love first. That's just how the game works. I'm not telling you about the fan fiction. Stop asking. I love you, Poke, but I don't want to tell you about it. It's embarrassing, Mom. It will come out one day. Sure it will. Sure it will. I have been I have been thinking about reading the fan fiction potentially, but I did delete it off of some websites because I had some people apparently like going through all of my old stuff and then my Instagram and shit and then trying to find other things, and it was a little bit creepy, so I ended up deleting a lot of things. I hope you will respect that. There's nothing too crazy. It's just a little embarrassing because, you know, I wrote a lot of fan fiction when I was 18, and that was 11 years ago. That was 11 years ago. That was a very long time ago. I guess I'm just telling you now, aren't I? I used to write Hunger Games fanfiction. Very, very violent Hunger Games fanfiction. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you guys. All right. So, here's the story. When I was 17 or 18, I can't remember how old I was, the Hunger Games came out, and little Vivi was like, "Oh my god, this is so great. This is my vibe. This is so edgy, and I'm so edgy. Like, this totally fits me." So I got super into it, but I read it and I was like, you know what? This isn't violent enough. This could be more violent. So I I took to fan fiction, and I immediately started writing my own crappy little, you know, fan original games. So my name back then was Vividly Visceral, because visceral was a word I learned about viscera, which is like blood and gore and stuff like that. I thought it was a really pretty word. I loved that. So in order to make it sound alliterative, alliteration, I picked Vividly because I thought that it sounded nice. So that's why I'm Vividly. That's why I'm Vivid. That's why I'm Vivi. It's a pretty word. I love that word. I actually, like, when I first heard that word, it was like a full-on moment of like, oh wow. Damn, I love that word. So basically, I take to fanfiction.net. I start writing violent Hunger Games fanfiction. And I became somewhat popular. I actually had the longest Hunger Games fanfiction for, I think, a couple of years even. I wrote 300,000 words for one. It was a very long series, and I never finished it. Because in 2012, the movie came out, and I hated it. I was like, wow, this movie, not good for me, fam. So I just stopped writing. This is interesting to tell you guys because I feel like I don't talk about this with you a lot. I wanted to be a writer. Like, I really wanted to be a writer. I had a lot of books that I started writing and never finished. I don't think I have any left anymore because I did throw out all of my old electronics. So a lot of my old writing has been lost. It's gone now. I do remember what the stories were, but I never really got much further than like a chapter or two. I made a lot of lovely friends back then. Is that where I met Jem? No, absolutely not. I do have a friend from those days who is interested in getting into VTubing, and honestly, I hope she does. You guys would absolutely love her, but I won't spoil her just yet because she might change her mind. I don't know. Back then, please keep in mind, I was very edgy back then. Very, very edgy. I was 18. I used to like write really gory scenes. So I liked writing really intense, bloody descriptions about what was happening to like their organs and their insides, and like, you know, I'd fuck up their eyeball or something. Like, you know, I liked writing that kind of stuff. I thought that, I don't know, I got a lot of enjoyment doing the descriptions because it sounded pretty. Like, you could be very flowery with your language. And so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyway, I became somewhat known for writing super over-the-top gory shit. And at the same time, I was really into Higurashi. I was really into Umineko. So like that played a strong part in my love of it. So basically, I became known as the gore writer. And it also became a joke in the community. They were like, oh, Vivi's got a gore fetish. Vivi's a gore fetishist. Gotta tell you this right now. Personally, nah, not super into it. If you are, that's totally fine. That's up to you, man. If you're into it, you're into it. As long as you're not hurting real people, I do not give a single shit. If you're into the writing and whatnot, totally fine. So that was what I was into up until I was like, how old was I in 2012? I just turned 20. And then, actually no, I think I was 19 when the movie came out. So by the time I was 20, I was done writing fan fiction. I was over it. But yeah, that was my original shit that I used to do. And before that, and this is the really embarrassing shit, which you cannot find. You'd need to know the usernames, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm not going to tell you. When I was 12 up until about 16, I wrote a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction. And not just any Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction. Oh no. We are talking second person, you with Seto Kaiba, you with Yugi. Actually not Yugi, I didn't like Yugi. Joey, Kaiba, Marek, that kind of thing. I would write really shitty second person romance stories that were super embarrassing, but I loved them, and I would crap one out like every 2 days. I was a powerhouse as a 13-year-old. I fucking loved it. I was just like, all right, time to sit down and write another chapter. Man, I'm on a roll. Bakura, I think, was actually my first crush as a kid, as a crush. I really liked Bakura, but I only liked I liked Rio Bakura. I didn't like Yami Bakura. Yami Bakura at first when I was a kid, I was scared of. But oh god. Oh my god. I'm so, oh my, oh my god. You guys are making me unlock memories. You're making me unlock memories. Repressed memory. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. I don't know, Professor. I don't know. This is the last thing I want to say about this. Shit. Full term, you're gonna clip this? Please edit out the weird shit, or like if I'm thanking people and I'm going off on a tangent, please unclip that bit. I don't want to talk about this too in depth because I don't want to go TOS. Oh shit, it's gone okay, there we go. The screen had gone dark. I am not asking for your own experiences. I'm going to drop this. We can laugh at it and then we're moving on, okay? Okay? Are we cowabunga on this? Are we cowabunga on this? You guys gotta tell me you're cowabunga on this. I will not tell you until I get cowabungas in chat. Tell me now that we are cowabunga on not going on about this afterwards. Okay? Cowabunga? Cowabunga? Cowabunga Batman? Good, good. My first ever experience with erotica as like on the internet was a Yami Bakura fanfic. And I still remember it because when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god. Like I closed the window and I was so embarrassed. I was so anxious and like I scrubbed the internet history because I thought my parents would find it and that they'd be mad at me. But then, and this is where I'm gonna follow up. I went back to finish reading it. And that was my first experience with adult content. Was Yami Bakura. So yeah, I don't want to go into any further detail about that. We're not gonna be gross or anything in chat, but I thought I would share this. It's amazing that we all collectively had a 20-minute blackout. What happened? Yeah, right? Right? What happened? Don't know.